Colorado. Here's a live look at I-25 in Interquest. Northbound lanes of I-25 are closed now between Woodman and Interquest. They're closed again so that crews can get the hail off of the roads there.
Let's check in with Storm Tracker 13 meteorologist Rachael, and the question on everyone's mind, what the hail?
I mean, that is definitely a question that is coming to my mind as we take a look at all of this video and pictures streaming into our Facebook page. Take a look at this. This is from I-25 and Woodman. Not only did we track hail, but a lot of rain too, flooding that portion of the interstate, obviously greatly impacting travel. So as I've been mentioning throughout the show so far, if you can avoid this area, please do. Looked more like a December storm rolled through, but that's not snow. It's hail, and a lot of it covering the roads. We had major accumulations up on the north part of town. It came in, moved off toward the east, and left this behind for drivers to contend with. Now, thankfully, that storm has dissipated somewhat as far as its intensity is concerned, but it's still producing the potential for hail across eastern parts of El Paso County. We're still seeing a bit of that rain just to the north and east of Whitefield. The severe thunderstorm warning, though, for the time being has been allowed to expire. We are only tracking a flash flood warning that will stay in effect until 5:30 for that green box on your screen. That includes Falcon south into Colorado Springs. This is because we're not only tracking some of the residual flooding from the rain, but now with the sun coming back out in spots, that's going to melt that hail, turn that into water, cause some ponding on the roads in that sense too. We have another severe thunderstorm warning that will continue until 4:45. This is just off toward the north of Carville. Another very strong storm also located on that Elbert and Lincoln County line, so we'll have to continue to track those. We have another cell just off toward the east of Campo, also prompting the National Weather Service to issue a severe thunderstorm warning. And of course, we have a severe thunderstorm watch for all of that yellow shaded area until 7 o'clock this evening, so it is going to be very active here over the next couple of hours. We'll jump right into your skycast. You'll see that these storms, they're going to stick around, really focusing their attention along and north of the Palmer Divide. We'll also see those storms getting organized as they push out toward the eastern plains. Through about 10 o'clock, we'll still have some storms across the plains to keep an eye on, and then check that out by 3 a.m. We're going to get another round of showers. They won't be intense or severe like what we're tracking outside right now. However, if you're sleeping with the windows open tonight, you'll definitely hear that rain picking up through early tomorrow morning. We'll have to monitor the burn scars very closely overnight and into early tomorrow morning, as these storms, while they won't produce a ton of hail, could produce quite a bit of rain by early tomorrow morning. 7 o'clock, give yourself some extra time, because as you're hitting the roads heading into school and work early tomorrow morning, we're likely going to have another sloppy drive for your Friday commute. By lunchtime, we are going to keep the showers around, but with the addition of daytime heating, we are expecting these storms to pick up a bit of steam. We will have the potential to get a few more strong storms as we take you through tomorrow afternoon into the evening, particularly out across the plains where you can see that yellow and orange shading showing up on Skycast. Tomorrow, flooding as well as hail and gusty winds are not out of the question, and we cannot rule out the potential for an isolated tornado either. So another active day to round out the work week. Temperature-wise tonight, we're going to be dropping into the 40s across southern Colorado. High temperatures tomorrow afternoon, they are going to be cool, with highs only getting into the 50s and 60s for most. And you can thank the clouds and the storms starting up a bit earlier tomorrow for the cool temperatures. So not a great day to be planning to spend a lot of time outside, unfortunately. Colorado Springs, your 7-day forecast is going to keep those storms right in place as we take you through the weekend and into early next week. Unfortunately for Mom, we are tracking storms on Sunday, some of which could become strong to severe. So if you have outdoor plans on Sunday, plan something else, because you're not going to want to spend a lot of time outside. 45 degrees is all we're going to get to on Sunday, so it is going to be chilly besides the storms. 53 degrees on Monday, with 60s finally returning by the middle of next week. In Pueblo tomorrow, 65 degrees, 60s expected on Saturday. We drop it into the 50s, so unseasonably cool for this time of year for your Sunday. We'll keep the 50s around through Monday, 60s, then 70s Tuesday into Wednesday. Thursday, we'll keep the 70s in place. Looks to be a bit quieter next week, so we can finally catch our breath. It seems like we have been going on and on and on about these storms this week. That's all we've really had out there. Much more storms than sunshine, that's for sure. Canyon City, 63 degrees tomorrow, 61 on Saturday, 50 Sunday into Monday, with 60s and 70s returning by the middle to end of next week. Teller County, look at this. we're not just putting the thunderstorm icon in the forecast, but instead we are going to see the potential for snow, and we may even have some accumulating snow up across some of the higher elevations as this next system begins to inch its way across Colorado beginning tomorrow. It'll be directly overhead Saturday, begin to move out Sunday. We'll still feel the effects of it. We're going to keep a daily chance for at least some storms in Teller County through the next 7 days. So my goodness, though, it was an active day out there today. We had that nice storm that moved right over Colorado Springs as a lot of people were on the roads, and some of those pictures, I mean, it looks like the middle of January rather than May. So I mean,
A crazy day.
gotta love this time of year in this state.
Not good for driving, though.
No, not at all. So please be careful. Avoid northern Colorado Springs if you can, because obviously nobody's getting anywhere very quickly up there right now.
Insurance agents are going to be pretty busy the next couple of weeks, I would assume.
Busy and happy, I would imagine.
Yeah, hopefully
Yikes.
not too many cars got damaged, but judging by how much hail we saw, it's inevitable.
Well, and not only to the cars, but roofs. It seems like people are just getting their roofs fixed from the last